Planner friends, it's Cara back with another video. This is a weekly check-in for the third week of March, and I just want to apologize for some background noise that you're going to be hearing. My heater is on. It is super cold in my sunroom today because it is raining and storming outside, so you might also hear some rain and thunder in the background. This weekly check-in is going to be a little bit different. When we did the last weekly check-in, I talked about what was left in my cash envelopes. I had $105 left in my grocery envelope, $22 in my household, and $25 in my beauty, and wasn't anticipating really going anywhere since schools were closed and we're kind of on a stay-at-home guidance voluntarily thing right now. So I did not go and get cash. I used what was in my envelopes. I did go out for groceries this week, but we are starting week 3 with the same balances, save for my kids for allowance. I have some money stashed aside that I'm giving them for allowance. I didn't go to the bank to get this. I had already pulled it out. So let's review what is left in my cash envelopes. So I did go to the grocery store this week, and now I have 20, 30, 40, I have $45 left in my food budget. So that means that I spent $60. So now I have $45 left. And for fun, I didn't spend anything. I still have $0. Fuel, I did not get any gas this week. Still have $0. And then my household, I have $20 left. So what I did, I was at the grocery store and I think the bill was like 62 something and small change. So I pulled those $2 out of that envelope because some of the stuff was household stuff. So now I have $20 left in my household budget. Didn't spend any of my beauty, so there's $25 left in there. And the kids will get their $10 for allowance this week because, let me be honest, they have been at home all day, every day. And if I do laundry, they do laundry. If I'm cleaning a room, they're cleaning a room. I took all my curtains down and washed them this week, and they both helped me load the laundry machine up and all that kind of fun stuff. So they're learning stuff, but it might not be classroom academic stuff. So they're going to get their $10 for $5 each for doing their chores and my chores this week. So that's the weekly check-in this week, and this isn't as essential this month, obviously, because I'm not using my cash envelopes because we're not going anywhere. There's not a whole lot being spent that really needs to be tracked other than food. So that's where we are right now. If I do get fuel, I'm not going to be using cash envelopes. I will use my debit card, and that will reflect on the next sheet that I'm going to show you if we do end up using that. So this is my cash envelope weekly check-in. Very simple this week. The other thing that I wanted to show you that I do are my expense trackers for those. So the cash, I will update that with my grocery in just a minute. That one's simple. We already did that one. So this one here, and let me put this on top of my binder because this decorative mouse pad is kind of short to write on, soft to write on. So this is my checking expense tracker from the Budget Mom. And anytime a transaction goes through my bank account, I write it on here. And these are all color coded according to the same code that I use on my monthly tracker. And I have right here. So there's my groceries, my fuel, everything has a code, and this helps in the month-end budget closeout, which you guys have seen one of those before, and I'll be doing one of those again next week for March. So I've tracked everything on here up till the 17th. I do go in once or twice a week and just kind of check to make sure I've got this tracked, but I've got my computer up and we're going to make sure I have everything on here. Okay, so then on the 20th, where did I put my little thing? On the 20th, my power bill went out. So that was West Penn. and I scheduled that to be $150. And then also on the 20th, that payment to Discover went out, and that one was $49.56. And you can see I'm putting these in the withdrawal category. Anytime something goes in, it goes into the deposit, and then I keep a running balance on the side. So then after that, I earned 1 cent of interest on my checking account. That is just funny. So there's 1 cent. That would throw off all my math though, so that's fine. And then on the 23rd, I got a deposit, and that was $67.13. So then what I do is I go from where I left off the last time and double check my numbers to make sure it matches what is on my online account. So I had the $14.82.88, spent $150. That should have been $13.32.88. Spent the $49.56. That should be $12.83.32. Got a penny. And then $67.13 for the check that was deposited. So right now, that should be my balance, and I'm going to check just to make sure that's what's also showing up on my account, and that's matching up. So then what I do is I take my highlighters and I'm going to categorize everything that's here. So West Penn is a utilities, so I use my coral highlighter for that. And this just makes closing out my budget at the end of the month so much easier because I go by how much I spent on different categories. The Discover counts as debt. And then the 2 incomes, I don't highlight any color because that all just gets totaled into the total ingoing into the account. So those are the only 2 things that I need to highlight. And now my expense tracker is up to date with what is processed through my checking account. And I'm well on my way to already calculating my categories once I close out the month. And that will be in another video coming up next week, how I close out the end of the month and compare it to the previous month and plan forward for April. So thank you guys for watching this little check-in, and make sure you like this video. Leave a comment below on how your debt journey is going through the coronavirus outbreak, and make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and that'll ring the bell to give you notifications of when my next video posts. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.